What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've been busy with life. Haven't posted a lot or at all on the old YouTube, but I'm getting followers, and I figured can't show it yet. Figured I better do something and try to push me over that threshold of 1,000. Doesn't seem like very much, but I appreciate every single one of you. I got myself a new project, not that, but that. Stay tuned. So I got into racing, and that's expensive, and I spent all my money doing such. Then I thought, you know what? My kids love car shows. I love my kids. So I figured I needed to get something that I could take to car shows that didn't need a ton of work. One that we can build other stuff on the side, but one that I can just drive. So I bought a car that doesn't run. Now, this car that doesn't run is a rather not different. What's the term I'm looking for? Oh, there's that hat. Been looking for that one. Not different, not unique. Maybe unique. We'll call it unique. Can you guess? No, those are just stickers. Somebody put those on there. You can probably guess by the taillight. She's a Pontiac. She's real close to my race car, so we're going to have to roll that out. Sorry for the mess. I got the greatest deal ever on a 2-door, 72, really nice Pontiac Catalina. Terrifyingly nice. I mean, it's been sitting inside. Let me show you around it. Just notice zero rust. I'll show you the extreme damage on this thing. So we walk over here. Shop's a little crowded. Oh no! That's fine. Got a call from a real good buddy of mine. His name's Doug. Doug, appreciate you. He said, "Hey, Brandon." So I get a text message. Says, "Hey, got a coworker selling a car." Well, that piqued my interest. And he said, they don't really want a lot for it. They just want to get rid of it. And I said, that really piques my interest. And then I remembered, I'm poor. So that car was this car. It's right behind me. You can see the roof. And that car ended up being only $1,500. I stole the thing. That's what they wanted. They were happy with it. I was happy with it. We shook hands. I didn't shake hands. Doug and my dad went and got the car. I had nothing to do with it. I would have drove it home. However, it was 4 hours away. And I wanted to do a revival and drive it home, but I'm just going to revive it and take it to car shows with my kids. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Anyways, this might be the first video I've done without a hat on. Oh, Molly's just flowy. I'll walk you guys around this thing. My shop's a disaster just because of racing, which may or may not occur next year. Haven't decided. But yeah, I'll show you guys the car. I've done nothing to it except open the hood. There she is. I don't know where Catalina's rust out. I don't know if anybody knows because there's not a lot of survivors out there. Zero rust. She's straighter and narrow. Only thing we're going to definitely need is tires. It's sat inside for a long time. You may notice that says GMC. 5-on-5 lug pattern. Those are truck rallies. I think they look all right. Coming back here. I mean, just look at that thing. We're going to pop the trunk. No, we're not. There might be a body in there. That would be awful. I don't smell it. The one big mishap this car has had, you may be able to tell. I'm not rebuilding that. Story goes, a ladder fell on it over the last 12 years. So that is what it is. I can do vinyl, or it's a convertible, so I may just never put the top up and just leave it down and park it in my shop. I say that, I'll need it up. My wife will get cold. Kids will get cold. Who knows? Keep going around the car. Now, the lighting in my shop is less than desirable. That one's out. That one's going out. And that's right over where I'm trying to show you guys. So we'll do our best. So if you look here, you may notice that's a Pontiac 400. That is matching valve covers. Well, kind of matching. I think that's just the color they were from Pontiac. Chrome alternator. Can you believe that? Power steering pump. I can't tell. Nope. Smells half full. This thing is just approved. I mean, just a survivor. I think it's been restored, but either way, it's a really nice car. Air cleaner. It's shiny when I wipe it off. This thing just had a bunch of like little nuts in here. I think a creature was living in the hood at one point. I'll show you guys the interior. I mean, holy Batman Toledo pants. I lucked out on this one. You may be saying, oh, another car, another one not complete. Probably just gonna never finish this one. You're probably, well, you're not, well, we're gonna finish this one. I need something to cruise. My family goes cruising. My dad's got an old truck. All his buddies have cars, and I just go drive my wife's Acadia and wander around with a stroller. So I'd like to drive this there with a stroller. So don't worry, this one will get on the road pretty quick. It's just got one little error, something to do with the electronics, which that's probably not something I'm gonna fix. So it might end up being a yard ornament. I haven't decided yet. No, we're gonna fix it. Let me show you guys the interior real quick. I apologize for the jitteriness of the camera, but I don't really know how to apologize because, well, frankly, I had a lot of coffee and it's dark out and I got to find a way to tire myself out. So I'm just going to keep shaking until I'm tired. Look at the front of that thing. And I don't know if these were cool back in the day. I think they're cool now. But it's something to cruise in with my kids, and that's all that really matters. Okay. Don't panic. It's fixable. Just kidding. Interior, immaculate. White, blue piping, maybe original. I really don't know. White's not a color for kids, so there's going to maybe be something like a tarp or like a plastic bags or something in the back for the kids because I don't really want to mess it up. But remember how to do that. That's it. There's some glitter and some dirt. Maybe a turd. I don't really know. So let me show you this. I mean, doesn't have a radio. It's all right. I can sing. Yeah, it's got keys. Well, that's part of the story of why we're where we are. Didn't have keys. The family, oh, jeez. I hit my head. The family lost the keys that sold it to us. And, well, unfortunately, when they lost the keys, they were kind enough to have a locksmith come out and put a new tumbler in. That could be maybe why it's not starting. I haven't decided yet. I just don't know yet. This legitimately has, look at those pedals. That is original mileage. 82,000 miles on this thing. Oh, man. Clock. Don't know if it works. Don't know if any of this works. Nothing might work. Unfreaking believable. This car, I'm just in awe. In awe? In awe. It's got a mirror for the beauty side, and well, the beast side is beastly. This thing's about, we'll keep wandering around. Oh, this looks terrible on camera, and that's, well, it's terrible in real life too. Somebody decided that oh, that is sticky. I think these just get sticky over time. Tell me if I'm wrong, Pontiac guys. GM guy. I'm a GM guy. Actually, yeah, I know they get sticky. That got sticky too. When they're not leather, they're like this gunk. A speaker in the middle of the door panel. Don't like that. So that'll have to be corrected or made. I don't know if there was something there from the factory. I doubt it. It just seems kind of like let's cut a hole and put a 4-inch speaker in, a 3-inch. Short speaker. Same thing on that side. It's like a yellow color. So I think I'm just going to pull them out and paint them. Yeah. Or I'll leave them because I don't know. Paint it black. The rest of the car's black. Kind of a weird color combo, but I mean, I love it. Cool thing about this car is it has a title, and the title was signed over to me, which is uncommon because that doesn't have a title. Also, I sold that. Sorry, guys. A lot of a project, and I just don't really want to work on it anymore. 72 Pontiac Catalina. Want to make it a cruiser for the family. Hopefully in the next 2 or 3 weeks I can get it going. Reason that it's sitting here and I'm not driving it is, well, the tires. And also the batteries may or may not have been hooked up backwards, which may or may not have blown a fuse, which may or may not be an issue. We'll have to look at it. I'll have to get under it. I don't know if Jack's strong enough to hold it because it weighs about as much as my house, which is a lot. Maybe? I don't know. What do houses weigh? More than cars. It weighs more than my house. Less than my house. I haven't decided yet. I'm too much coffee. Cool. Well, hope you guys enjoy this car. We'll get after it. First things fifth. So, there's apparently a fusible link that runs from the positive cable down here to the old ballerina. I don't even know if this is the side where the starter's on. Yeah, that looks like a starter right there. Shiny part. Not shiny, kind of dull. Maybe not. I haven't decided yet. I need to get this thing in the air. Just look, though. 0 freaking rust. Oh, it's got a little bit there. Oh, no, it's totaled. This car's heavy. I don't feel like crushing myself today, so I'll get up tomorrow and find a jack or 4 and... Well, maybe I have one over there. Maybe we'll get... Give me a minute. The other thing is with this car is I also promised my 4-year-old, so he's in bed, I promised him we'd work on it together. So I will wait to do that till he's out here with me. He's going to be my co-star in Brand 5 Garage from here on out. He's a kid. He loves building cars. He likes the YouTube videos, and he likes seeing Dad on them. So he wants to be a part of that. And I think that's great because I love hanging out with my kids. So... he's going to be out here helping me on this one. He might just wipe it down 78 times with a wipey rag. But I'm going to wait for him to fix that starter because I want him to feel like he's helping. So, or that he is helping. So, bear with me. All right. So, I had every intention of filming the process, getting this thing on the road. However, it didn't take much. And I was just playing with a fuel pump, which was miserable. I'll show you. Looking at this thing, you can see that down in here, yeah, you probably can't really see it. This is why I didn't film it, was because it's like, I was under the car. Anyways, there's a fuel line that runs to a mechanical fuel pump there. Fuel line connects right there. There's 2 tubes right there. So those, initially the fuel pump was leaking horribly. The car fired right up when I put a battery on it. Not right up, it took a sec. Fired it up, got it going. Looked under it, and there was a pool of burn your house down fluids. So, what I did is panic and set my house on fire. So, I had blankets, I was working on it. Anyways, in the panic, I pulled the fuel pump, put a new fuel pump on. My buddy has a 60-something, 68, 69 GTO. He gave me a fuel pump because he went EFI. That didn't solve the issue, so I put the old fuel pump back on and realized it was just a bad gasket. So silicone the crap out of the old fuel pump and didn't really need to. But it's good now. Doesn't leak. Well, it leaks, but it's on the return line, and I got to just tighten the hose clamp. So I also did something to spice this thing up a little bit. That's where the fuel leaked. Anyways, if you look at my 85 C10, you'll notice I have these nice Boyd Coddingtons. I like them. I think they look good on the truck. But I had an idea. And that idea worked out perfect. Anyways, we shined on this bad boy. It's got kind of this like tannish white, eggshell colored corduroy. I don't even know what that's called. Corduroy? Isn't bad, but it just kind of looks dirty. Didn't even notice that stain until right now. But I have like some stuff I'll scrub, try to get these clean, maybe steam them. The white, we clean this up real nice. These lower door panels, they're not looking great. And then these like panels here, not ideal. I also haven't got the trunk open yet, so I'm hoping that the bib thing that goes over this, I don't know, I think it's called a bib. I don't know. I'm hoping that's back there because I don't really ever want to put the top up. I just want to leave it down because it looks cool. I have a family cruiser now. I am ecstatic. Thank you to my pops and then my buddy Doug, who were able to find this car. We're going to pull this thing out, and then we will fix that fuel leak, and then we will do some grinding, get the other wheels and tires on. I might drive it around the block with my kids and my wife. We'll see what happens. Real quick, the cool thing about this car that I just had to kind of gawk at, the top works. Everything works. I mean, I stole this thing. I didn't actually, but figuratively speaking, I got a good deal on it. But the top works. It goes up and down. Back window's broke. I think I showed you guys that. If I didn't, it's broke, but... What back window? All right, let's pull this thing out. She's really cold-blooded. It's 93 degrees right now, and granted, my shop's not that hot, but once it gets going and warms up, it runs better. So, it's outside now.
Fire's wide up on the farm.
Check this out. With those wheels on there. Holy Timmy Turner. Or whatever you say. There's my Cadillac, but holy Toledo. Just in case you forgot, these are the wheels that came on. They're just truck rallies, so like if you like that look, that's cool, but they're just for a truck. So 5-on-5 lug pattern, I guess you take what you get. So we're gonna put those on the actual truck and put the shinies on this guy. Let's get after it. News, great news, grand news. After our vacation, I finally got the wheels done after that short little time lapse you guys saw, so I'll show you guys the car. Well, I'll be darned. That wheel is turned, so that's why it looks kind of funky. I think that looks phenomenal. I don't know about you guys. You may disagree, and that's fine. I gotta work on that window. I can't get it to come down, so that's a bummer. But yeah, these are my 18-inch Boyd Caddingtons. I've had these since like 2007, I think. So they are older, but they look good on the car. I think my goal is to eventually upgrade my truck, the black C10 you guys have seen in other videos. So this thing is, I think, just gonna hog these wheels. I love the way it's tucked a little bit in the back. A little bit of rubbage on this side, so I think there's body work at some point, but I did some hammer jammer on this side to get it out. And then the front wheels are turned, but it sits a little high. If I can bring the front down a couple inches, I will do so. But I think this thing just looks awesome, and I like it. Hi guys, well, this video is kind of all over the place, but I'm trying to get back in the swing of things of YouTube's. Been real busy with life, so we got this thing pretty much ready. I'm gonna probably end this video here. Believe it or not, it's dirty. I've never washed the car. My dad tried to buff it a little bit back here with just wiping it off, and it came out okay. So I'll show you that real quick since I'm out here, so you can kind of see. I don't even know if you can see. This side's been like kind of spray wax buffed. This side's dirty. Thank you guys for watching Brand 5 Garage. I have the world's cheapest cruiser. Well, maybe not cheapest, but $1,500. So no complaints on my end. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get this thing ready for a car show in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching Brand 5 Garage.